Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's College. Today is Saturday, August 26th, 2023. It has been a minute since I had a video, and I didn't really plan for it to be that way. We finished up haying last weekend, finally. Finished with over 1,000 hay bales. Took us about 7 weeks to do. Probably covered, oh man, I don't know, 700 acres or so. I'm just gonna throw a rough number out there because I don't really want to sit down and figure that out right now. So yeah, that's done. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, I was sick, had a throat infection, so that was fun. Whatever, feeling better from that now. So yeah, it is less than a week until I go to Vermilion for college. That is next Friday, only 6 more days. So this is my last weekend on the ranch. The parents went away on a camping trip this weekend. So yeah, it's just me and the brother here, but I got a pretty good list of stuff I want to get through before I leave the farm in a few days. So yeah, I don't recall if this made it into a video or not. But we upgraded cattle trailers. So here you can see this is the one we've had for about 13 years. It's a Duncan 16-footer, but we got to the point, getting more pastures, more critters, farther from home, lots of things to do. Time to upgrade to a bigger one. So this is a Norbert's 24-footer, triple axle. I think it's pretty close to 20 years old, but it's been kind of redone. Like, I would imagine the paint wasn't looking so hot, and the fella that owned it before us got it Linexed and painted to match, at least the bottom half of the trailer, because the top half is still good, but the bottom half is where you're getting the majority of your road salt, and then obviously manure rotting from the inside kind of thing. So yeah, but so we got this thing, and yeah, needs a little bit of tinkering. Well, looks like it needs a tire there. I mean, it's been sitting in the yard for a couple months kind of thing, but the holdup was right here. Was this hitch on the front, because it had the kingpin for the fifth wheel hitch, and Dad's white 3/4 ton has a gooseneck ball. So yeah, he ended up just cutting the kingpin off and welding this on, and obviously I think that's just primer they sprayed on it there, so probably waiting to get some paint that's close enough to matching kind of thing. And yeah, I don't know, put a couple tires on. I think the inside whoa, I forgot about that. This trailer came with one of only, I thought there was only 4 rolls in Saskatchewan, but it appears there's 5. One of only 5 rolls of number 9 wire in the province that isn't tangled. So I'm gonna go and put that like in a locked up box or something. Otherwise everyone's gonna flock to the farm and steal that. So I'm gonna charge admission. You guys can come see that roll of number 9 wire, but my admission will be cheaper than Quick Dicks, at my number 9 wire museum. So yeah, we gotta find a spot to mount the spare tire. This thing's got a couple divider gates, friggin' doors here for winter time when it's 40 below, and let's say you're hauling 2 critters. Well, 2 critters you get cold when it's 40 below and you're going 100 down the highway. So you can close that up, open them up, pretty easy. So yeah, Norbert's, we figured, kind of top of the line manufacturer of steel trailers. And yep, we had been thinking of upgrading cattle trailers for quite a few years, just kind of waiting for the right one. And yeah, I'm sure this one should serve us pretty good for quite a few years. 24-foot cattle trailer on a 3/4 ton truck will max it out, but it'll be good enough. You work with what you got. Maybe someday down the road we'll get a 1-ton. So if anybody wants a 16-foot gooseneck cattle trailer, we got one for sale. He's asking $6,500 for it, and yeah, I don't know what I can tell you about it. It's a cattle trailer. It's missing some paint. It's probably about 20 years old. You know, it's not new, but it's a cattle trailer. What can you expect? It hauls cows. It's clean. If somebody doesn't buy it in the next few days, we're gonna put all my stuff in there to haul it up to Alberta. It's got a divider gate, and it's got, well, you can throw, you go on an agribition or going to the barrel race or whatever, you throw your small square bales up there, fire that thing in, so then the bales don't fall out and the critters don't eat them. It's got LED lights, pretty handy. So, yeah. If you want a cattle trailer, let me know and come buy this one. Alright, I was on the west side, tightened some wires up there and stuff like that. Just on the east side, kind of thinking for the grass supply that is around in these pastures. I'm thinking we'll move them soon to the north, up to I'll just let this down, I guess. I think this, what's this? This is a good post, or half good. Anyways. So cows might get moved to the north where there's a little more grass, well, the quarter that hasn't been touched this year kind of thing, because there's not enough here for another, you know, oh gee whiz, probably close to 2 months. So yeah, got to do some pressure washing this weekend. Pressure wash the cattle squeeze in the barn, pressure wash the hay bind, put it away, maybe pressure wash a tractor or two, I don't know, we'll see. Need to do some painting, paint the farm signs. Could perhaps oil change tractors. Blue truck needs to be serviced before Thursday. Like, that's out of, you know, that's a must happen, but that doesn't take long. That's pretty simple to do. Clean it, whatever, and look, it's my favorite cow. Get up, you dumb bugger. Come to Chamberlain Sask, come to Old West Express. Dusty's got her opened up here. Got some good lunch here. And yeah, pretty neat inside, you know, a little different than your typical restaurant, but it's very cool different, you know. So check it out. Chamberlain Sask, Old West Express, obviously right along the highway. Not hard to find at all. Well, we got a call that there's some critters out on Sheldon's east pasture where I was gonna do a bit of fence work this morning. So yep, we didn't get to see the cows down at Finlater, so instead we're buzzing to Sheldon's, go see what's going on there. And then, well, we got the junk on the bag and dump that off, and then maybe well, depending on how much fence we'll have to fix, do that, then hopefully make it back to pasture tours. There's a bunch of junk. I knocked a running board off before. Oh, critters, I tell ya. Well, they're back in. They just kind of push the fence. So that's fun. Just squeaking through wires because grass is getting low here.
Hi, I'm a bull. I'm dumb. Hi, I'm also a bull. I'm also dumb. I sit here and make weird noises and paw the ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, that just mysteriously ends.
bottom wire here is smooth wire, which we don't enjoy. And that might be some of the reason that we had critters getting out, but at least it's tighter now. Oh, that was smart. Combining going on over there. Sheldon was doing some swathing over yonder. So yeah, I'm gonna head for supper now, and that'll be it for fencing for today. And then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go back and I'm going to work on Grandma's pasture, get it ready, so then once the bales are off, and once they, you know, they'll be on the north quarter by then they can make their way south and float around in there too. There's not a lot of grazing, but there's some kind of thing, so, you know, so, yep. Then after supper, we got lots of tinkering around the yard to do. Swattered is on my left, Swatter's on my right. This little stretch of fence just from that corner to there, put it up 2 falls ago, and it's just crazy how much the wire stretches, like you see there. Oh, gone loose, staples missing, it's all pissed around there. So between the snow and the wire kind of stretches over time. I think that was brand new wire I put there, brand new wire and used posts, but yeah, have to doctor that little fence someday. So, yep, I got some treasure from Grandma. Take up to college. Oh man, that's in 6 days. That's wild. Oh, the truck's doing things. Flip the lights on. Yeah, there, flip more lights on. It's weird, like that old Blackie. And so I'm gonna throw all this in the house. By the time I do that, it'll probably be 8. Be getting dark, so I'm gonna make room in the shop, bring the tractor and baler in, and I'm gonna service that, change oil in the tractor, hydraulic filters, and perhaps give the baler a little bit of a check over. We'll see how tired I get, how much time I get, kind of thing. So then when the day comes to bale straw, then that is just zoom ready to go kind of thing, you know. So yeah, handy dandy. Calling it a day. It's 10 to 10. Got the oil change in that tractor, hydraulic filter changed. Yeah, just gotta grease the baler, oil the chains, and I tightened some belts. top belts are coming loose, and send that out the door and do some more stuff tomorrow, Sunday. So it's Sunday now. Better blow out filters and things. Yeah, I had enough by 10 last night, so called her a day. So now we take this outside. And what I find works good, I don't know what the book says, but this is what I do. If you tap it against something, all that dirt, and that saves you a lot of time with the air compressor when you can tap all that out. Works on cab filters like a hot dang too. And then once you get a lot of that big stuff out, then you can blow the rest out. But as you can see, it has obviously been probably 150 hours since it's been blowed out. A good 100 for sure. So this is actually where I stole that idea. It actually says that you can tap these. You don't like to breathe all that in, do you? There's a free chair in town you should go get. It's blue. It's a chair, it just doesn't even recline. And then a lot of you are gonna laugh as to what I do here. I know we should probably just use that fancy chain lube on everything, but since I'm a cheapo, I take the extra old oil. Now this is, I guess, hydraulic oil in here, but I just used oil, you know, used oil, and I dump it into here for oiling chains and things. And there you go. Last week, my last day of bailing, had this big chain here, this 80 chain. It got loose and jumped off, and it wedged itself behind in there, and ended up having to take a link out and do whatever to get that rolling. But oh, I don't know if I should show you this here. You'd probably laugh, but this is ranching for you, I guess. This baler is a 1992. This one, this is 92. This is a 94. We got this one about 5 years ago, and not long after we got it, we noticed that the side is starting to wear through. And at first it was just kind of a wear mark like that. Well, now the belt is coming through the side of the round baler. So yeah, might be patchable by a skilled welder that wouldn't leave humps and bumps and things. you know, so there's that. But yeah, so we'll run it for this year yet, since this one's still waiting for the welder guy to come weld it. So this one we won't see move till next year. It won't run till next year. But as long as we can finish out straw, make about 200 straw bales, and that'll be it for making bales. But I won't be present for making straw, which, whatever. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Well, no, I should grease this baler too, and then it's all ready to go. So I'll just pop this back open here. There we go. A couple pumps to that. This drive shaft won't come unhooked very easy, so we just kind of usually grease what a guy can get, even though you're not supposed to do that, but that's what I do. There, that one's easy to get. Anyways, I should probably close off this video because it'll be getting long enough and you'll have seen a good enough variety of things. So yeah, keep plugging away at my to-do list. The one big thing that I really need to get done before well, it's either today or tomorrow I do it basically, is I'm gonna paint the farm signs, paint the wood on those with Thompson water seal or whatever, because I've talked about it for 2 years but never really acted on it. So it's basically, if I don't do it now, it's not getting done till next year kind of thing. So yeah, have to make time to do that, and yeah, just keep things rolling. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'll try and put out one more video before I go off to Alberta, but we'll see. No real guarantees. But yeah, handy dandy. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you later.